tendency to place that grievance on everyone and everything and every situation. We color our entire book with that same color because we are now identifying ourselves with the pain, and the pain is that I'm the victim, that somebody has come in and done something bad or evil to, and therefore I cannot live my life. I cease to exist. There's a part of me, an aspect of me that has died, and this is a place where I get to stop participating in life. And it's important to know that this is present, because in order to actively participate, to have all of our lives, Thich Nhat Hanh has that poem. He says, please call me by my true names, all of my joys and all of my cries, so I can feel all of my joy and all of my sorrow at one time. Talking about sorrow comes from that place we like to call the darkness, which is the precursor to light. And it's basically what I'm saying is we want to learn how to walk into our sorrow with an open mind and an open heart and embrace it, because we recognize that the pain that we're feeling is the birthing pains of a new consciousness coming through us. And as we walk through that pain, walk through that circumstance, walk through that situation, it's akin to moving through a spiritual birth canal through which and by which we become a grander expression of ourselves, because we're allowing something bigger than ourselves to, wow, I can't even believe this comes up. The terms come up: cleanse and purify the moment, cleanse and purify myself. And what that means is I become so overwhelmed by what's happening in the moment that I lose sight of who I am. And in losing sight of who I am, I lose sight of what I'm angry about. I lose sight of what is keeping me down. I lose sight of my sorrow and my joy. I lose sight of the parameters that make me want to a distinction that is separate from everybody else. And in the embracing of the darkness, I have to accept the fact that I am one with all of life and one with everything else. So, coming into the new consciousness of wholeness, we learn that God is all there is, and I'm one with God is akin to the spiritual jelly beans that we lap up like kitty's milk. But everything else is God, is those supplements, those big iron tablets, those old vitamins that we used to have back in the day in the 50s that you could smell them through the bottle. And you're like, I don't want to take it, whatever it is. I don't care how good it is, I don't want it. But that is the dark side of consciousness. The dark side is not an evil side, and I know in Star Wars they play this up because we like to pit things, good against evil, but good is not against evil, and evil is not against good. They are balancing one another in something called wholeness. Reality happens between and within these